It's time to relieve that stress. See, because the world ain't got an answer, y'all. Churches don't have an answer, y'all. You have to do what you know you was created to do. You have to seek that out. And that will give you the power to know your true purpose, to know why you was created and put here. Come on, get some folks in here. So you know your true potential. Because over here, you got to be honest with yourself. If you honest with yourself right now, you're unhappy, you're unfulfilled, the world is stressing you out, and your churches don't have an answer. And AI is killing more people than they ain't letting you know how stressed people are right now from a job perspective, a worldly perspective. Because before AI got to the mainstream, over 120,000 people were dying from work related stress issues. Can you imagine how people are stressed out now when jobs laying off tens or thousands of jobs at one time and nobody have an answer? Let me go ahead and share the live. I said say engage. Let me shoot somebody. They ought to be on here. We ought to be 100,000 deep on this channel now, y'all. But when you operate, when you're doing something different, when you creating value, when you creating history, it gonna take a little time. Like AI is just taking over the world, creating history, making history. But what are you doing? Are you letting the world impact you? And are you ready to impact the world from a kingdom perspective? It's time to get educated from a kingdom perspective, not a worldly perspective. There's a big difference. Appreciate you. It's a big difference. Like the live, y'all know what we do. Get in the double digits and we'll go in the house. We'll go to the creator, share the live. Let's get some people in here. For you all that don't know, there we go. You all that don't know, my name is Crawford, Robert Crawford. I come out here twice a day from 6 to 7 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. To do one thing, to get you on the road to your purpose, to operate in my purpose. That's all I'm here to do. Appreciate the love. The smoke is in the house. There he is. Smoke is in the house. Grand rising. Let's go to the Heavenly Father. Our Father, we come to you with an open heart and an open mind for you to guide us to where we know we need to be from our source within. And it's time for us to give you all the honor and glory and let the world know who you really are now. The time has come for us spiritual people, your people, to take our rightful place in this world. Because it's time for the world to get back to basics. And that can't happen without you in the forefront, you getting all the honor and glory. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to operate in my purpose, to help manifest heaven here on earth from the purpose you put inside of me. And as I go out in the world and impacting the world from your purpose, that's you have gave me the ability to achieve and help you achieve your purpose here on earth. Let the people who know you know that need what I have to get them in line with your purpose also. So we can show the world who you are through you guiding us from the Holy Spirit as you are the King of Kings and we are here to give you all the honor and glory. Let's get it done, y'all. Let's get it done. If you have been affected by AI, job wise. If you know the world gonna get worse before it get better, if you can be honest with yourself right now that what you doing to create the lifestyle that you have gonna get better, or you stressed out knowing that something gotta change. If you've been going to your church place every Sunday, tithing, doing the best you can do, committed to the church, and you still looking for that miracle, this is the perfect time. Appreciate the love for you to get what you always been looking for from a kingdom perspective. And there's a difference. It's a worldly perspective that you in. And let me tell you the difference before we get into the kingdom education of why the world is stressing you out. Appreciate the share. Why the churches don't have an answer for you to be your best. All right. Number one, you was born in a sinful world. You was born in the wrong environment. I'm preparing a place. I'm preparing a place to be safe. Place for a Christian. Well, that's good. I'm not a Christian, so I wish you the best in that. I'm a spiritual being living my life from my purpose to make this world a better place. To be honest with you, any kind of religion is worldly to me. So you'll know where I'm coming from. Because to me, when it comes to religion, not saying the Bible is bad, but you reading somebody else's opinion of the spirituality of this world, and you take that and run with it. Where you can experience that same spirituality for yourself, and you have a choice. That's what religion do. You believe something outside of yourself. That's just my opinion. And that's why we teaching you, if you're really ready to experience it for yourself, it's time for kingdom education from a kingdom perspective, from me being in my purpose, just doing what I was created to do. And if you can understand that, and we get enough people in the right environment, if you understand that, we can make this world a better place for everybody, including Christians. The time is now, so saddle up. Now, man, women, yes, time to saddle up. Just and all we ask you to do is be honest with yourself. If you know the world gonna get worse before it get better, be honest with yourself. If you know you stressed out and AI and robotic affecting you financially, spiritually, stressing you out, and you're looking for an answer, this is the where you need to be. Share it with somebody you love. If you know somebody not being affected by I mean, this is a history making time, and nobody's talking about this. Capitalism is over. And the way capitalism works, somebody had to be at the bottom. And let's be honest, we as melanated, spiritual, original creator of this planet, we was at the bottom, not by choice. But now that that boat not sailed, and we got the opportunity for the first time in our life to get in the game of life. Where we can show the world who we are from our perspective. And if you sick and tired of the world beating you down, if you sick and tired of the world impacting you, this is the time for you to get in the game of life from a kingdom perspective. And I'm going to give you 5 reasons why it's time now to get in the game of life. I just gave you one. Appreciate the love. I just gave you one. Thanks for the follow. And I cannot make this up. So let me make myself very clear. I'm out here in the marketplace, right here on this live, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, to do one thing. And that's to operate in my purpose, create value for my purpose, to make this world a better place from my purpose. And my purpose is to get you on the road to your purpose. That's it. That's it. And when you understand what I'm saying today, and you see the value of what I'm giving you today, I want you to put yourself in my shoes, you and your purpose. And you can give me value to make me a better person. And if you're spiritual, you can see how all this come together when I get finished here this morning. Welcome to the Daily Dose. My name is Crawford. I come on here twice a day from 6:30 to 7 Eastern Time, a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time to put my purpose out in the world, to give you value from my purpose so you can get on the road to your purpose. If you win your purpose, you can learn something from here. But I promise you, somebody prove me wrong. Ain't nobody proved me wrong yet. I promise you, if you can't be in your purpose in the world unless you be honest with yourself and come out of this world mentally. As long as you in the world creating value, hear me, this what separate kingdom education, kingdom living in the right environment from the world you in right now. The world you in right now teaches you to create value outside of yourself for somebody else, your job. You get your value from your job, not your right source. Right? And when you create value the way you're doing it, the world can impact you, like AI and robotics, like the sea when it was out here. And the elites of the world today can create crises like today, like right now. The world is in turmoil right now because the leaders now in their organization is leading the world, which is a sinful place. And you doing what everybody else doing, thinking it's right. But I'm here to tell you after today, you can start creating value that impact the world instead of the world impacting you. As long as you in the world, no matter what you do, somebody else can do what you do. When it comes to kingdom living, when it comes to kingdom education, what we teach you when you operating in your purpose, can't nobody do what you do and be fulfilled. Nobody. Because when you operate in your purpose, you start creating value from your source that nobody else even can think about at the time. That will give you the power when you operate from your source. That's what gives you the power when you know your true value. That's what gives you the power when you know your true potential in this world. As long as you in the world creating value outside of yourself, the world can impact you and anybody can do what you're doing. Think about that. That's the value that I'm giving you today that nobody else can give you because I'm operating in my purpose now. I'm giving you an example how you can manifest heaven here on earth from your purpose, where you can have kingdom living here on earth from your purpose, where you can impact the world from your purpose, when you can know your true value from your purpose, when you know your true potential from your purpose. Now you're in line with the creator of this universe, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, to help him manifest heaven here on earth through your unique purpose. Who's ready to impact the world for the first time in your life? Who's ready to start creating value that make this world a better place for everybody? Who's ready to stop letting the world stress you out and you impact this world? Kevin, from your unique purpose. And nobody else teaching you this. That's the power when you operate in your purpose. Now, from what I just said, the reason why the world is in turmoil right now, if you be honest with yourself, the world gonna get worse before it get better. If you be honest with yourself, the world gonna continually impact you. If you're ready to impact the world, this is your time. Like the live, share the live. I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why it's time for you to get kingdom living here with a purpose. That's what we're doing right now. Appreciate you joining. It's time for kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. Everything has a purpose, but you have been bamboozled, placed in the wrong environment where a few elites been beating you down, holding you down, roping you down, because capitalism needs somebody at the bottom. And we know time wait for no one. And we know change is inevitable. Change is continuous. Now you got the ability for the first time in your life, because I'm giving you my purpose. That's why I know it's the first time in your life. Ain't nobody can do what I'm doing right now for you. You can't get this nowhere else on the planet, because this is my unique purpose that I'm putting out in the marketplace to help the world be a better place and to manifest heaven here on earth from my unique purpose. That's all I can do. And if you're getting any value from this, like the live, share the live, let's make history starting today. Let me give you 5 reasons why it's time for us to get in the game of life. All right. The reason why the world is in the situation it's in now, reason why you think AI gonna take over the world and there's no answer until now. We finally got somebody in the world operating in their purpose so they can impact you to get on the road to your purpose. Hear me. The only reason why the world is in the situation it's in right now, and I believe from my purpose, the only way it's gonna get better, the only way it's gonna get better, we need more people operate in their unique purpose. And I'm on the front line because I'm in my purpose, and my purpose is to get you on the road to your purpose in life. So everything I do for the rest of my life gonna be around getting you on the road to your purpose as fast as I can from a kingdom perspective, so as many people as I can get on the road to their purpose. When we start doing what we was created to do from our unique purpose, not mine, you can't do what I do and be fulfilled. I don't want to do what you do because I know I wouldn't be fulfilled. So let me give a feedback. If you could operate in your purpose and make this world a better place, create value that nobody else can do because it's coming from you, give me a 5 if you're ready. Put a 5 in the chat. Appreciate the amen. Give me 5 so I can know we on the same page, because when I get into this, I want to take y'all answers in about, let me see what time it is. About 20 minutes, you can ask me any questions. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Because this let me know it's getting out there. This let me know I'm feeling good already, because this let me know y'all feeling me. You know the world is impacting you and you tired of it. You know you have something unique inside of you and you're ready for the world to see it. And I can't wait to see it. So let's get started. 5 reasons why it's time to get on the road to your purpose. If you've been beat down, held down, roped down in capitalism, it's your time to get in the game of life now. Number 1, you got your mind back. It was hijacked by your job. Hear me. You was getting your identity from your job. I'm a this, I'm a that. You see what I'm saying? You was getting your meaning from a job. Elon Musk was letting y'all know he don't know what to do with y'all since they got robotics taking your job. Send go boxer. Appreciate it. That's what Elon Musk said. He don't know what to do with y'all because you ain't got no job. You was getting your identity from a job. You was getting your meaning from a job. But let me say, thank you, Elon Musk, for freeing us mentally. Now you free mentally to get in the game of life because of AI and robotics. Ain't nobody teaching you this. That's the first thing. You got your mind back. Be honest with yourself and get in the right environment and focus on God, your purpose, and family. Even if it's not with me, but I know you ain't going to get the results if it's not with me, because you're going to be still in the world. But anyway, number 2, if you've been at the bottom, if you're ready to show the world who you are because you was at the bottom, if you're ready to show the world who you are from your eyes, your perspective, because you was at the bottom, if you're tired of the world showing you the way you are from a negative perspective, this is the time. We finally got the green light to get in the game of life from the highest court in the world, the UN. The UN finally now admitted that slavery was the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. So whether you like it or not, we got the green light to get in the game. And with that said, this is the perfect time to get in the game. If y'all feeling me, you can see how the Creator's moving for us to do what we was created to do. Perfect time. The world is in turmoil right now. And the ones that was at the bottom of capitalism, not by choice, you free now to get in the game. While the world is still smoking, you free. You can get the answers that you really need. But you got to put your blinders on. You got to be focused. You got to be serious about doing what you was created to do. Because a lot of time has went by, gone by because of capitalism. Take what you now learned in the sinful world and be honest with yourself. And when you start operating in your purpose, that we're going to teach you here right now today how to do that. Can't nobody do that. Your churches can't even do that, because that's a unique power from my purpose to you. That's a unique value from my purpose to you so I can help make this world a better place, so you can impact me with your purpose. Oh my goodness, y'all. This makes good sense, man. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Like the live. Get some more folks in here because this is the answer to everything you've been looking for if you're ready to impact the world. The world is in chaos. And it's time for us to show the world who we are from a kingdom perspective. So what we decide to do over here, Edify to Unify, we are challenging the world to do better. We are challenging the churches to do better. Appreciate the love. And we're doing it by calling it kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. It's time for people to operate in their purpose. It's time for the world to see who we are from our perspective. And I'm excited. I know you're asking, what's number 4? What's number 4? I got you. We ain't just out here in the world doing what everybody else doing. We have a plan. And I'm going to tell you what the plan is this morning. The plan for kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. Everybody who have a desire to operate in their purpose, to get in the right environment, to be honest with themselves, to impact the world from their unique purpose. And I have to say this so you can understand the power that you have when you know who you are, when you know where you're getting your source from, when you know your true identity, when you operate in your unique purpose, meaning when you create value from your purpose that nobody in the world is creating but you. And the reason why I can say that, I'm doing this right now, this live. And that's why we challenge the churches. When you operate in your purpose, you ought to be making the world a better place. And I say this, the preachers, in my opinion, y'all, that's why we're doing what we're doing. If the preachers had the best for you, they ought to be teaching you what I'm teaching you now. But since it causes my purpose, it's just that time. It's just that time. They ought to be teaching you truly how to praise God, how to operate in your purpose and family and impacting this world from a kingdom perspective. But they're not. They just want your tithe. They just want your effort, just like the world is what it is. A sinful, biased, greedful place. And until you come out of this greedful, biased, sinful place, it will always impact you like it's doing right now with everybody. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I appreciate y'all. Do you know anything about seeing doors being like seared onto one place from a book? No? I don't know what you're really saying now, bro, to be honest. But I'm just here operating in my purpose. I'm just here to make the world a better place from my unique purpose. All right? I'm not here to do anything else but do what I was created to do. That's it. It's not complicated. It's that simple. The challenge that we're doing is challenging the world to be better from a kingdom perspective. We educating you how to operate in your purpose from a kingdom perspective. And I can only do that from my unique purpose. You have to understand, like the lie. When I'm talking about my purpose, it's literally coming from me with inside of me, creating something that's unique to my purpose, and nobody else can do what I'm doing. So everything I'm doing right now, think about you and your purpose. When you create value, when you create something that's absolutely can make the world a better place, give you a unique lifestyle from the value that you add into the world, and give you the power to stand up and say you're willing to die for what you're doing. You can govern yourself. That's what I'm looking forward to. So we're looking at get 1 million people in this environment by the end of the year. That's the plan. And going into next year, we got 3 years before the smoke start clearing up. 3 years. When we get the foundation laid by the end of the year, we want to just start having fun in the community. We just want to be having fun in this level playing field. We just want to be having fun, uplifting each other in the community, and showing the world who we are from a kingdom perspective. So let me make myself clear. The only reason why the world is the way it is today, prove me wrong, y'all, is because we do not have enough people operating in their unique purpose, creating value from their unique purpose, impacting the world from their unique purpose. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When you operate in your unique purpose, whatever that may be, and I'm going to use me for an example. When you're in the right environment, when you're being honest with yourself, and you tapped into your right source, and you in the process of creating value to put in the marketplace from your purpose to impact the world, to show how the creator gonna manifest heaven here on earth through your purpose that he already have finished within inside of you. All right. So me, dang, my book is in the house. So me, let me put it up right here so you can get a visual. So I myself is in my purpose. Put yourself in my shoes when we have a 1 million people operating in their purpose in the right environment. Me right now operating in my purpose. I not created 10 different sources of value for one reason only, to get you on the road to your purpose. That's my purpose. So everything I have created of value come back to my purpose. And can't nobody do what I'm doing. Put yourself in my shoes now so you can see the power that I'm trying to give you when you know who you are and you operate and creating value. Listen to that word, create. Your uniqueness from the creator that already finished your purpose inside of you. You just need to bring it out. It's going to all make sense in a minute. Stay with me. When you operating in your purpose, you create value like that book that nobody can take away. I got a PDF nobody can take away, but it's about your purpose, getting you on the road to your purpose. I got a 5-step program in that book that can get you on the road in 48 hours, and it's about getting you on the road to your purpose. I myself now created a website. Now you stick with me here, cause this separate the world that you live in and creating value in, and the world I'm in creating value in. I'm trying to get you to get a mental picture here, because once you do that, you can be honest with yourself. You'll be ready to run out of this sinful place, because the world can impact you. But when you operating in your purpose, you impact the world. Let me keep going. I created a website, number 4 value, that's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. Scroll down to the bottom of my website. If you're on Facebook, YouTube is right there. Matter of fact, I got 2 websites, but keeping it just strictly website here. The website is number 4. Scroll down to the bottom. You can get the what we call it, the subscription to get in the community. Number 5. Scroll down in the app. In the website, you can get the masterclass we do this Sunday from 7 p.m. Eastern time to get you on the road to your purpose. All right? That's about 6 or 7. I don't know. I lost count already. Scroll down to the bottom. You can get the Kingdom Bundle for just to get you on the road to your purpose. I'm going to get into that. I got an app. The community, the environment is designed to get you on the road to your purpose. And what I'm saying here, come from my creation. Come from within inside of me. That's the power that you have. When you find your purpose, you create something of value that nobody else can do. But as long as you're in the world, anybody can do what you do. I'm teaching you something here. I'm educating you in a way that the churches don't want you to know the true power. They may say it's inside of you. They may say you finished in the inside, but they don't teach you how to operate in it. We teach you step by step how to operate in your purpose. Then you start manifesting your value within your purpose that can't nobody take away. Can't nobody do what you do. That's what gives you the power in this community. That's when the Creator say He will take care of you when you in this sinful world. Oh my goodness. Let me keep going. That's about number 6. I lost count. You got the app. And it's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. We got 4 products inside the app that's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. That's over 10 different unique values that come from my creation, from within inside of me, that I created from a kingdom perspective. And I'm putting it out in the world right now. And if you get any value out of this, share it with somebody. If you're ready to have the power you ain't never had until now, share it with somebody, B. Show the world that it's time for the world to be impacted from a kingdom perspective now. So let me get into it. We challenging the world, and it's time. I gave you 5 reasons why it's time for kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. Now, your unique purpose. And I'm telling you my unique purpose because I'm in the game. Hear me. If you don't respond, I don't know you. Hear me out. Some of y'all with me, I know. Y'all said you ready. All right, so let me keep going. Kingdom living with a purpose here on earth is time. We challenging the world to be better. We challenging the churches to be better with a kingdom challenge. And we giving you all 4 other products in one bundle. Stay with me, Teresa. And hear me what I just said. The bundle is designed to get you on the road so you can start creating value from your unique purpose. So you can start impacting the world from your unique purpose instead of the world impacting you with AI, robotic, and the sea. Hear me, y'all. This is our time. So let's get into them 4 products. Unique. Nobody have what I'm talking about. Nobody, because it's coming from our purpose. I hope y'all getting this. If you ain't getting nothing else, when you operate in your purpose, you create things that nobody even thought about. Nobody thought about the MMF that's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. Why? Because it's my purpose. Nobody talked about the 1720 to get your kids on the road to their purpose before they get out here in this sinful world. Can you see the value, the power that you have when you can impact the world from something unique? And I can't wait for you to start creating this power, because it'll make me a better person as I'm doing you right now. And the more people we get operating in their purpose, the more united we will be to make this world a better place from a kingdom perspective. And then we can govern ourselves. You see how the world is today. You see how the president operates the world. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. I promise you, we can do better than that. We can do better than having somebody dictate to us. We can do better than that. We can govern ourselves when we operate in our unique purpose. And we manifest in heaven here on earth from our unique purpose. When we impact in the world from our unique purpose. Now, stay with me. If you see the value in what I'm talking about and it can impact the world, your purpose can do the exact same thing. Let's get into it. The MMF stands for mind, money, and freedom. It'll be in the Kingdom Bundle. 98% of you that's in the market, that got a job, or you got debt, you in the world, the MMF will be for you. All right. Then we got the 1720 for the kids. Y'all, right now, some of you getting ready to send your kids off to college, send them into this sinful world, this biased world, this greedful place, for them to figure out who they are, figure out their true value, figure out their true identity. We will teach our kids their identity, their true value, and their purpose before they even get out in the world. Put a value on that. That'll be in the Kingdom Bundle. Then some of y'all that have a job, that think your job is your purpose, we got the 6-week challenge for you. It'll help you get out of debt, get your credit score, show you how to invest, and all that great stuff until you get fired or let go, because we know your job is not permanent. So we ain't telling you to quit your job either. It's just like church. You go to work because you already in debt. You gotta do what's right. But let us educate you about who you truly are and your true value. Because long as you in the world, you are not operating in your true value. You do not know your true purpose. You do not know your true potential. And everything you do in the world, count right now what you're doing, anybody else can do. That's the difference between kingdom living and worldly living. Let me keep going. The 3 products, and then the 4th is the Freedom 4. That's the bonus. The Freedom 4, once you come in the community for the subscription right now, I think it's $10.97. The Freedom 4 is designed to help you save 15 to 20% on your debt, so you can cover that subscription cost in the right environment. All right, that's it. The Kingdom Bundle, we give you everything you need for you to get on the road to your purpose. for your kids to get on the road to their purpose, so we can come together, unite like never before, and show the world who we are from our perspective. And let me tell you again why this is so vital now. Be honest with yourself. Is the world gonna get better, Anne Marie, or gonna get worse? Put a 4 in the chat if you think it's gonna get worse before it get better. Talk to me, y'all. I need to know you. We on the same page. I know you listening. I know you ain't never heard this before, cause I'm giving you the power you ain't never got before. Appreciate the love, sport. Like the live, share the live. Give me a 4 if you ready. If you ready to create value that nobody else can do but you, if you ready to impact the world from your unique purpose, hey, my man, y'all don't know what you're in for now. You got the Kingdom Bundle, everything you need. So now let me tell you the true value. Now, I keep saying this, you gotta sink in. Put yourself in my shoes, you operating in your unique purpose. I'm talking about me, but when you operate in your purpose, you're gonna create something of unique value that nobody else can create, and it's gonna impact the world to make the world a better place from a kingdom perspective. The 4 products that I have created now to get you on the road to your purpose, appreciate the love. Let me just give you the worldly value from my opinion. All right? The MMF, the creme de la creme. When I finished the MMF from my purpose, the first thing came to mind value wise was $50,000 one time fee. And the reason why I was thinking that, you all right now in the world, and it's around the world, if you go to school and you don't know who you are, you don't know your purpose, you don't know your value, you get into debt to get a master or educate yourself to get a job at your employer. Stay with me. You in debt, you creating value where you know you underpaid, you know the world can impact you, you know they can fire you at any time, and you building your whole life on sand because the world can impact you. So with that being said, what the MMF teach you is the opposite. What the MMF teaches you, how to know your true identity, know your true value, know your purpose in life, create value that impact the world. You create value that nobody else can do and be fulfilled. And you impacting the world instead of the world impacting you. And most of all, you know your true potential in life. You know your true value in life, and that will never change. What I'm doing now, as my purpose goal, that will never change. I may create something else of value, but it's gonna all be around my purpose. And the same with you. And nobody can take that away from you. So the sooner you get on the road to your purpose, sooner you start creating value from your purpose, you will start creating a lifestyle that's better than what you have right now. And the reason why I can say that is when you create value in the world, that the way you're creating it right now, it can be impacted by the world. You see what it's doing right now. AI is impacting your lifestyle. The way you think is stressing you out. But when you operate in the kingdom, you don't worry about those things. You are stressed. You relieve a lot of stress. And you have so much more power because you participate in the creator of the universe, manifesting his purpose on here earth. You is participating in that. And we teaching you with the MML how to get in line with your purpose. What kind of value can you put on that? Y'all in the world right now. That just one. Now, can you imagine your kids right now? Some of y'all sending them off to college right now. And you know the end results. You sending your kids in a burning building because you know the world can impact them. Now, what if we unite? We educate our kids. They know their true purpose before they get out in the world. They know their true identity before they get out in the world. They know their true value. And we make sure they have over $1 million worth of value before they get out in the world. You know what? We won't have no problem of them killing and stealing and pillaging to get their identity from some Michael Jordan tennis shoes, killing somebody just to get their identity. They'll know it. And they'll know their true power. They'll know their true value. And now they know their true vision before they get out there. I know you wish you knew it before you got out there. Because I wanted that before I got out there. And now it took me 51 years to give you the opportunity to get on the road within 48 hours. Put a value on that. And there's nobody else on the planet can do what I'm doing within my unique purpose. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. This is not about me, but how can I get you to understand what I'm doing and you in a sinful world? Whatever you need, we got it over here in Edify to Unify. Look me up. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, take the .com off, Edify to Unify, put it in Google search and I'll pop up. Smoke, if you on TikTok, do me a favor. Put that in there for me, please. Let me see what time. Shoot, it's almost 7 o'clock already. I'm on if you gotta go, please you can go, turn your radio on, listen to me as you go to work. Some of y'all probably in the gym. But aren't you tired of doing the same thing over and over? And we know what that is. Appreciate the love. Put Edify to Unify in Google search, I'll pop up. You'll see my website. You can go get my book. You can get the website, all that. Internet. Internet. Oh my goodness. Sorry. The app. But let me keep going. Let me give you the value of the MMF. I said 50,000. You getting everything in the bundle. Then I take y'all question. The MMF retail for $9,997 by itself. Just the MMF. You getting it in the bundle. 1720 is $2,797. You getting it in the bundle. This like a this really, I hate to say charity, but it is, and I don't mind, cause what we'll get out of this, you can't put a value on. What I'm giving y'all, you cannot put a value on what I'm giving. The community to me is more vital than what I'm giving you to educate yourself and your kids. The 6 week challenge is $1,797. You getting it for $697. All three, four products count the bonus. All four. Because the urgency of the time. Because you got your mind back, we need to get your job done. We got the green light to get in the game. It's time. The world is in turmoil. It's time. We got the plan right now. It's time. Capitalism is over. You can come off the bottom and start manifesting heaven here on earth by being honest with yourself, getting in the right environment, focus on God, your purpose, your unique purpose, and family. That's it. And everything else will take its place. Man, first going to be a great when we get our own. Yes, yes. It will be great, man. And it's coming. And I know it's some very intelligent people out there doing what we need. I'm trying to bring them together. I'm trying to get us in the right environment. Once we bring everything in the right environment, poof, oh my goodness. That's what I'm trying to do. Because you don't know how powerful you are until you can manifest something. When you can literally see it, feel it within inside of you from your Holy Spirit, and you manifest it right here where you can put, oh my goodness, I ain't got my book. You can put your hands on. That's when you start to realize the power that you have. And a lot of people say, I now wrote 4, 5 books. But where was your mind at? Because true enough, when you in your gift in the world, or when you do something good in the world, you want to share with other people. But until you can impact the world from your unique purpose, that's a whole different kind of power. That's a whole different kind of that can only come from the Creator. Let's give him his honor. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving us the ability to have power that the world cannot give us. You got the ability to have that true potential. And we the only one teaching it. Because I'm in my purpose. You can't get this nowhere else on the planet. You can't get the MMF nowhere else. You can't get the 1720 nowhere else. You can't get the 6 week challenge nowhere else. And you can't get the Freedom 4 nowhere else. And that's the power you have when you start creating value from your unique purpose. Create uniqueness, impact, and make the world a better place with it. That ought to make you feel good, Miss G. That ought to make you feel good because you know who you are. Now you got a vision. Now you will know when to say no and when to say yes. Relieving a lot of stress. As long as you're in the world, you're going to always be stressed out because anybody can do what you do. Anybody can uplift your true community that you're trying to build, lifestyle you're trying to build, because you're not in the right environment. All right, let's keep going. Any questions right now? My name is Crawford. This is the Daily Dose. You can take what I said, throw it in the trash, or you can come and meditate on it. Come on out to the master class. Get all the questions you need to make an intelligent decision on the Kingdom Bundle, or you can get the Kingdom Bundle now and get 6 months free with me and your kids. in the community so we can get you on your purpose a lot faster now. And we're going to waive the subscription cost now. And we got to make this a sense of urgency. Right now, this month is almost over. It's just $6.97 for the bundle. Next month, it's going to be $8.97. We got to put a sense of urgency on this. The next month is $10.97. We got to put a sense of urgency because it's time. If we don't get this foundation laid before the smoke is clear, I don't know what else to say. We just got to wait and see. But when we get the 1 million people, sooner the better. Going into next year, we just going to have fun. We're just going to be impacting the world. We're just going to be making the world a better place. We're just going to be enjoying each other and the world and all God resources that he put here in the world. Oh my goodness. You can't put a price on this, man. You can't. We ought to have 100,000 people, but they come. If you get value out of this, share it with somebody. Over here, we don't gatekeep nothing. There's nothing in it for just one person. We make a bigger impact when we are united. We impact the world when we operate in a unique way, when we create unique values. Oh my goodness. So you can appreciate me for the value that I give you, and it'll make you a better person. And when you operate in your purpose, it'll make me a better person. I appreciate you, man. Be safe out there making the donuts. It's time to create history. Let me see, can I tag that with you? If you still, let me see. All right, there it is. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna tag this and see, can I keep it out there? Trying to. I don't know if I press on the. I don't know why it ain't doing it. Give me everything but the pennant. Can't pin it, man. For some reason, not giving me that choice. I can block you. That I don't want to do. But anyway, let's make history, y'all. Be safe out there, sport. Appreciate all the help, my man. Appreciate you being here. But anyway, let's do what's right. And it start by you being honest with yourself. So let me start educating y'all that's on here now. I appreciate you. Share the live. Let's go into the MML. Let me start educating you how to get on the road to your purpose 10x faster than just doing what you can do, what you think you want to do by yourself. Because if you want to get on the road to your purpose right now, you'll just go in your prayer closet, say something like this to the Creator, to the Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, I'm here and I'm sick and tired of this world impacting me. I know I was here for a purpose. I know the prodigal son came home and you gave him the best. You let the world beat him down till he made a decision to come home. And I'm home and I'm ready to operate in my purpose. You standing still. You waiting on the Creator to make the first move. Even though you went into prayer, because you ought to be praying all the time. But what we do over here at MML, this the power that I'm talking about. It's the education I'm talking about that churches are not doing. That's why I say the churches don't have an answer. When you know who you are, you know your creator, you know you have a purpose for you, go in the prayer closet moving. That's the power when you operate in your purpose. You do things that nobody else is doing. You creating things that give the world value. This give you value that you can never get anywhere else. Let me keep going. We teach you how to 10x get on the road to your purpose. Like I said, you read my book, you follow me, I can give it to you more than half price off. All this is just God work. It's not about me. But let me keep going. These three categories, all you need is one out of the three categories. This is what I teach you. This is what we'll go into in the master class. Give you more in depth on this, how to get on the road to your unique purpose within the MMF. Like the live. We first start off by asking you these three questions, and you just need one to take into your prayer closet to get you on the road 10 times faster than you would just going in there yourself. All right? First one. What in this world, write it down, that make your blood boil and it will make the world a better place? If you can change it and it'll make the world a better place. Let me say it again. What in this world that make your blood boil, and if you can change it and it'll make the world a better place? Name one thing out of these three. That's all I need to get you on the road to your purpose a lot faster. One more time. What in this sinful world that make your blood boil that you would like to change and it'll make the world a better place? Write it down. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Give you an example. Bill Gates and his organization blocking out the sun. That make my blood boil. And that ain't right no matter how you look at it, because it's impacting the world, the whole world, in a negative way. It's impacting the trees, the flowers, the bees, the grass, the ants, the birds, the animal, every living thing. And that should make your blood boil. That's just one. And like I always say, the only reason that can happen, we don't have enough people operating in their purpose. Let me give you another one in the blood boil area. That's why we're doing the Kingdom Challenge. The world have let us down. It definitely not let me down. That's why we're doing the Kingdom Challenge. And that make my blood boil, that the churches is not teaching you God, how to operate in your purpose, the value of your family. This the power that I'm giving you from your purpose, but it's not my. You ain't doing my purpose, y'all. You doing. It's all about. Oh man, I'm hoping y'all get this, man. I do. But let me keep going. That's one. Three, to get you on the road to your purpose in life. Number two, this is why I come in at. This is what I took into my prayer closet. This is what I got excited about. This is what I got excited about. Number two, write it down. What the world don't have that you need, and it'll make the world a better place. Let me say it again. What the world do not have that you need, and it will make the world a better place. I wanted a level playing field. The world did not have it. I wanted a community, and the world did not have it. I wanted a system that would support me, protect me, and invest in me, and the world did not have it. You know what I did? I took it into my prayer closet. I'm already moving. I'm already excited. All the Creator and the Holy Spirit had to do is just make a few tweaks, if that were my purpose. Even if my purpose was something totally different, I'm going in there with something. And now I'm moving. I'm just not sitting still trying to figure it out. My mind already set to move. Whether you go in the closet by yourself, just want to know your purpose, you ain't moving. That's five different things I gave you with the first three that we're talking about getting on the road to your purpose. The third one, write it down. Okay, Crawford, I don't know nothing that make my blood boil. I don't care about what the world don't have or none of that. I just don't care. Okay, we got something for you. I know you know one in this category. I'm teaching you, I'm educating you from a kingdom perspective right now, from my unique purpose, from my experience to you. Number three, third category. All you need is one out of the three categories to take into your prayer closet and get on the road to your unique purpose. But let me be honest with you. If you do this in the environment you in, you're gonna be disappointed. If you do this in the world you in, you're gonna be appreciated. You're gonna be disappointed. Why? Number one, you don't know your true identity. Number two, you're not honest with yourself. Number three, you're not in the right environment. But you can try it. It'll definitely make your life better. You can probably tap into your talent and gifts through that method. But until you know your true identity, your true source, in the right environment and being honest with yourself, good luck. But anyway, the third one, the fourth one, now the third one. I know you know one in this category. This easy. What can you do for free and it'll make the world a better place? I know you know one in that category, right? That's all you need to get on the road to your journey in the right environment. Okay, you saying you ain't ready to do nothing for free for nobody. Okay. I got you. I got you. This is what we want you to do then. Obviously, you still ain't ready, but we wanted to get you in the right environment. So be honest with yourself, come in the right environment, work on your identity and your true value, be in the community. Let us love on you, uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and give you value. Because one thing we know, you have a purpose. Because you're here on earth, we want to make sure you're in the right environment. When that time comes, you can get on the road to your purpose in life. That's number four. Just come. And when your time comes, like my time is right now, because this is the perfect time. Because like I said, the world make my blood boil right now. The churches making my blood boil right now. And now we got an answer to that. We have an answer to you being stressed out in the world. We have an answer for you tithing and giving all your energy and effort to a church and you still looking for that miracle. We have an answer for you to impact the world instead of the world impacting you. We have an answer. And it's time for the world to see who we are from a kingdom perspective. Like the live, share the live. I love y'all. I appreciate it. This is what I love, man. I love it. I can stay out here a little bit longer because my brother here with me helping my mom. So if you all have a question, it probably won't pin because of copyright. God continue blessing. All right. Hey, is that so? It may be too. I can't pin it though, that's for sure. Mm. But anyway, y'all, talk to me. Talk to me. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, go ahead, go to the website, scroll down to the bottom. You can get the book for more than half price. You can get the link to the master class. You can also get the link to the community. You also got the link to the Kingdom Bundle. World stressing you. Churches don't have an answer for AI and robotics. The God who instructed women to be root, nasty. That's worldly thinking, worldly things, man. That's why we impacting the world over here. Appreciate your follow, Donnie. We impacting the world over here. Who's ready? Talk to me, y'all. Any question you have, if you don't want to ask the question here, come on out to the master class. Follow me. I send you the link tree to have the link to the master class, the Kingdom Bundle, the interest to the app. It'll have everything you need. The book. It's time for us to get in the game of life. Capitalism is over. Nobody's talking about this. If you've been at the bottom all your life, this is the time for you to rise up. And this is the time for us to come together like never before in our unique purpose. I cannot put a value on that. You can't be Christian and Freemason at the same time. I'm neither one of them. I'm neither one of them. I'm a spiritual being operating in my purpose to make this world a better place from a kingdom perspective. I'm a spiritual being. To me, you only can experience God favor through the world and other people's vision or comments in the book, or you can have your personal spiritual experience from the purpose He put inside of you. And most folks get their their religion outside of themselves. That's why the world can impact you. That's why y'all talk about Christianity. If you truly know, if you truly want to know how spiritual people carry themselves, like me, go do some research on the Haitian Revolution. You'll be amazed what spirituality really is. You'll see the power when you know you know. But over here, we teaching you how to impact the world. Long as you in the environment you in, the world can impact you. That's why the churches don't have an answer. That's why the world gonna always stress you out. It's just that simple. Until you understand kingdom living here on earth, you're gonna always be vulnerable to the world. Just like right now with AI and robotics. The world don't have an answer, but we do. You see the power that you have when you know who you are, when you know your true value, when you operate in your purpose, when you create value that nobody else can create. Do you see that power that you have? And I'm giving you the power where we can make a difference in the world from a kingdom perspective. We're giving you everything you need. Like the live, share the live. If you have any comments, talk to me. I'm on Facebook, YouTube. Talk to me. I know I give a lot of information, especially on the daily dose. If you want to come tonight at 8:30, bring your questions. I'm gonna bring somebody up tonight on my daily dose at 8:30. But you gotta been to the daily dose or been you have to been not heard me talk. You have to been not listen to some of my videos because we making an impact over here. We changing the world over here. When you operate in your value, you have power. You understand what creation really means. And that's the difference between operating from a kingdom perspective and a worldly perspective. The world can always impact you. When you operate from a kingdom perspective, you impact the world. It's just that simple. Oh, this is, I ain't never seen that color before. Let's let that charge. Who's ready to make this world a better place from your unique creation from your purpose? As I have created a kingdom challenge to make this world a better place. The only reason why the world is the way it is now is because we do not have enough people operating and creating value from their unique purpose. That's it. And you ain't never heard that from a church. And if you have, they ain't teaching you how to operate in your purpose. They don't want you to continue creating value for the world, bring your tithe and offering in the house, and let the world continue impacting you. Not from a kingdom perspective. No, 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 no. You have a true purpose. You have a unique purpose right now. And I need you to get in line with your purpose so you can impact me as I'm impacting you right now. If you get in value from this, come and get in your purpose. Create value from your purpose so I can be impacted by you. And when we get enough people operating in their unique purpose, making the world a better place from their unique purpose, if we had 1 million people by the end of the year, we can start making this world a better place for everybody. Think about that. Think about that. Like the live, share the live, y'all. We here. We here. This is our time to get in the game of life. This is our time to get in the game of life. If you're on TikTok, you see my book, you follow me, I can get you the link to get the book for more than half price. This is our time to impact the world. You not been beat down one day too long. You not been stressed out one day too long. Start creating value from your unique purpose to make the world a better place. You ought to be ready to see how this world can be when you playing a major part in making it better. See, I love what I'm doing now. When I was in the world doing what you all doing, I was thinking about myself just like you all. I had my own business, making six figures, just doing what I wanted to do, doing something good for me. But when you operate in your purpose, when you create value from your purpose, you impact the world. You know your true value. You know your true potential in the world. Mm, mm. And the sad part about it, you will never ever experience what I'm talking about until you get on the road to your purpose. The world gonna always impact you, no matter what you do in the world. That's some of the uniqueness when you operate in your purpose. If you want answers that you know you're not getting from your church, you're not operating in your purpose. If the world impacting you with AI and robotics, you're not operating in your purpose. No matter what you do to create a lifestyle and value in the world, and the world can take it away, you're not operating in your purpose. If anybody can do what you're doing, you're not operating in your purpose. That's what I'm trying to teach you. That's why we ought to have 100,000 people. We ought to be blowing up the internet because you not told your friend, your nephew, your niece, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and now we all working together. And the end goal is to make the world a better place. The end goal is to help the God of the universe manifest heaven here on earth. The end goal is to give God all the honor and glory and praise, and you operate in your unique purpose, creating value from your unique purpose, making this world a better place, and then teach your kids. It don't get any simpler than that. The world not pulled the okie doke on. The world not pulled the okie doke on. And you don't know what to do. You stressed out. You stressed out worse now than you was before AI even came in the picture. It was over 120,000 people killing themselves from stress, work-related issues before AI. Now you got AI and companies laying off thousands of people at one time. Getting rid of just getting rid of people's livelihood like y'all don't matter. And the world gonna continuously impacting you that way until you be honest with yourself, until you come out of this sinful world mentally, until you seek out kingdom living, education from a kingdom perspective, creating value from a kingdom perspective, manifesting heaven from a kingdom perspective, impacting the world from a kingdom perspective, educating your kids from a kingdom perspective, showing the world who we are from a kingdom perspective. It's that time. Like the lie, shadow live, I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up, y'all. I cannot make it up. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's sick and tired of the world impacting them? Who's ready to start creating value from your unique purpose that can't nobody else duplicate? And if they tried, they'll be unhappy, unfulfilled, stressed out, and the world can impact them. You have unique power that the world don't want you to tap into, even to this day. Even though they telling you getting your identity from your job, which you was in the world. You was getting your meaning from a job. Let Elon Musk say it. They don't know what to do with y'all. They'll rather get rid of y'all humans because they got what they need in AI. They'll rather get rid of y'all humans so they can water these computers for AI. Help help me make sense of that. If you are the most valuable creation on the planet, you can't even make me believe a robot is more important than you. And I'm glad they got AI and robotics now. Nobody teaching you this though, but I'm glad. You know why I'm glad? Finally, you got your mind back. Now you can be truly honest with yourself. Now you can be truly honest with yourself. You don't need no job. You have everything inside of you. You don't need no job. Job you get paid to do. Tap into this is what you was created to do. And can't nobody take that away. When you tap into this and start creating value from this, you impact the world. When you create value from this, you release stress. When you create value from this, you get all the answers that you were looking for that you are not getting now from your church. When you create value from this, you have power that you'll never have in the environment that you're in right now. Think about it. Just think about it. Just be honest with yourself as you go through your day. Just think about it. Why am I here? Am I here to get beat down every time I get up? Is I'm here truly to create value for the employers and they can just do whatever they want to me like I am a robot in that world, in that environment? You see it with your own eye. You hear it in the media. And the sad part about it, don't nobody have an answer besides now. I challenge anybody that's on here right now, find anybody on the planet that can do what I'm teaching. If you do, I teach you for free. And let me make myself clear. Whoever you think can teach you what I'm teaching you, they got to be able to create value unique from their purpose. They got to be operating in their purpose. They got to be willing to die for their purpose. And they got to be able to educate you on how to get on the road to your unique purpose. If you can find somebody out there like that, I teach you what I know for free. The whole world, the whole world. I'm saying you can go throughout the whole world. That's my challenge to you. If you don't get value out of this, go find somebody else, and I hope you do. But if you sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you ready to operate in your unique purpose, if you ready to start creating value that nobody else can create, if you ready to impact this world in a way that nobody else can, if you ready to create value that can start manifesting heaven from heaven here on earth, that's the link right there to the masterclass. If you're on TikTok, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, go to the website, scroll down to the bottom, and you will see the link to the masterclass, the book. You can get more than half price off. The link to the bundle is time. Talk to me, y'all. If you got any questions about kingdom education, if you got any question why churches don't have the answers that you're looking for, like the live. Like I say, we ought to have 100,000 people. We ought to be the first to blow up the internet. We ought to be the first to blow up the internet from a kingdom perspective. I don't know if I can move it. Like the live. I can stay on here a little longer because I'm here taking care of my mom, me and my brother. So here now watching my mom. So I can be out here a little longer today. But if y'all don't answer, don't, you know, engage with me, why am I here this long? And I got everything I needed to get out. I usually do a lot of talking in the morning, but I'm here for you. Whatever you need that you're not getting to make this world a better place so you can relieve the stress that the world is putting on you from AI and robotics. We had an answer. The churches don't have an answer. We challenging the world to be better. We challenging the churches to do better. With kingdom living here with a purpose. And if you want to be a part of that, put challenge in the comments and we'll get you all the information you need. We're going to give you everything you need to create value from your purpose. Give you everything you need to impact the world instead of the world impacting you. We're going to give you everything you need, but you got to be honest with yourself, come in the right environment, and focus on God, your purpose, and family. Let me make myself super clear. Not my purpose. I'm operating in my unique purpose now. That's why I created this challenge to get you on the road to your purpose. That's why I created the book, the PDF, the 5-step challenge to get you on the road to your purpose so you can start creating unique value from your purpose. That'll make me a better person. That'll make this world a better place. And if we get 1 million people by the end of the year, going into next year, we can start having fun from a kingdom perspective. We can start having fun teaching our kids their true identity, their true source, their true value before you send them out in this sinful world. Right now, you sending them out, paying for them to go out and let the world educate them from who they are. You should be doing that. The churches should be doing that. That's why we challenging the churches. That's why we doing what we doing. And for as the world stressing you out, appreciate the love. You should be impacting the world, not AI. You should be impacting the world with your unique purpose. You should be impacting the world with your unique value, not robotics. Now, don't get me wrong, robotics and AI have its place, but the way the people that's running it, the elites that's in charge of it, they sinful, they greedful, they biased, they in a sinful world. And now they creating it to the point that you be honest with yourself. People starting to say, is AI gonna take over the world? You starting to hear this in the marketplace. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for sharing the live and liking the live. It don't cost nothing to do that. We need to impact the world. But let me keep going. If you continue doing what you're doing, you know the answer. The world gonna get worse before it get better. And if you understand in me and you getting in the value from what I'm saying right now, the only way we can make this world a better place for everybody is you creating value from your unique purpose to make the world a better place. We do not have enough people operating in their purpose to make this world a better place for everybody. That's why somebody help me. Somebody just help me out. Let somebody just help me help you understand the the seriousness of this environment we in right now. Wars going on now because the economic system is changing. Wars are going on right now because capitalism is over. Capitalism is over. And if you was on the bottom, not by choice, just because of the system that you was in, you got the opportunity of a lifetime now to get in the game of life, to create value that can't nobody take away, create value where you impact the world instead of the world impacting you, where you can do what you was created to do in the first place. Nobody's teaching you this. Nobody. And since I'm in my purpose, I'm giving you value that you can't get nowhere else on the planet. That's the power that I'm talking about. Like the live, y'all. Like the live. Can you imagine if we had 1 million people operating their unique purpose right now? This world would be a better place for everybody. We won't have no Bill Gates and his organization blocking out the sun, messing up nature for everybody, everything. The birds, the trees, the ants, the the flowers, everything. And it's gonna get worse before it get better if we don't stand up and do what's right with our chests out. And I gave you 5 reasons why it's time now. I gave you 5 reasons why it's time now. And I showed you how you can get on the road to your purpose 10 times faster than trying to do it on your own. Getting in the right environment, get educated from a kingdom perspective, relieving that stress, that work-related stress, and it's killing over 120,000 people every year. And we finally got an answer to AI and robotics. And I'm trying to teach you how you can be better than you can ever be in this sinful world. And you have a choice. You have a choice. So let me make myself very clear. You can continue doing what you're doing, and you know the outcome. You know the world gonna get worse before it get better. Or you can be honest with yourself, come and get in the right environment, start focusing on God, your purpose, and family. And in the community itself, we will love on you, uplift you, motivate you, praise you, protect you, and add value to you from a kingdom perspective because we know you have a purpose here on this earth. And we know when you operate in your purpose, you will create value that nobody else can create. Which will give you power to impact this world. Will give you power to make this world a better place from a kingdom perspective. Who's ready? Who's ready? Let's stop all this debating. Let's stop all this confusion. Let's stop all this separation. Let's focus on what really matters, your purpose. And get value from your unique purpose. Impact this world from your unique purpose. Make this world a better place from your unique purpose. Ask question, what specific part of finding your purpose interests you? Hey, most folks don't even have a clue who they purpose. 98% of y'all don't have a clue. But what you would like to do for your purpose? What you do you even know that you have a purpose? Let me ask that question. How many of you know you have a purpose in life? Put a one in the chat if you know you have a purpose in life. Most of you ain't gonna answer because you know what's gonna follow it up with that. Why you not operating in it? See, y'all ain't gonna be honest with me, cause you got to admit that you can do better. You have to admit that you're doing something wrong. You have to admit you're not in the right environment. You have to admit it's something better that you know you can be doing and should be doing, but you're doing what everybody else is doing. I can't make this stuff up, man. Appreciate the love. I appreciate the gift. I appreciate this, y'all. But we have to communicate with each other so we can do what we was created to do. I'm not following you because number one, you was born in a sinful environment, and I was in there too. And nobody taught me what I know now. I had to teach myself. That's why I say the churches don't have an answer. I thought the church would give me the answers that I was looking for. And I was sadly mistaken. And let me tell y'all, because we are honest over here, it took me 51 years to do what I have done to get you in the right environment, to do what you need to do, to get on the road what you need to do within 48 hours. I not done the hard work. I not done the hard work. I not laid the foundation. All you got to do is be honest with yourself and come. From my purpose to you, and my purpose is to get you on the road to your purpose. I not done everything you need. Only thing you need to do is the MMF, get the MMF, answer the 3 questions, get one out of the 3 questions, and take it in your prayer closet. It'll get you on the road to your purpose 10x times faster than you're doing it on your own. Cause you moving. I can teach you everything you need. I can teach you, I can educate you from a kingdom perspective because I'm operating in my purpose. It's time to create history. You got your mind back. It was hijacked by a job and let them robots take that job. Now you can focus on what really matters. And no churches is talking about this. Now you got the green light from the World Court, the UN, to get in the game of life. Nobody's talking about this. Why now? The world is in turmoil, in wars right now, and we ain't even in it. They made sure we wasn't in the game of life. Why now? We got a game plan right now how to get in the game of life to make this world a better place for everybody. Why now? AI is about to take over the world. Why they need us in the game now? Why capitalism is over? We ain't no longer on the bottom. We can move. We can do what we was created to do. Why now? And y'all still running around letting the world impact you, trying to do what everybody else is doing. And I'm trying to teach you how to create value from your unique purpose that nobody else can create. You can create something of power to make this world a better place for everybody. And that's kingdom living with a purpose. Oh, oh my goodness. And I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make this up. Keep me on here, talk to me, engage. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate the heart me. This is our time. So let me be honest with y'all. Voting don't even matter. And let me say it like this to make it very simple. Some of y'all that want to vote, this is how we can do it just to show you. We ain't voting until we vote in a block. We need to unite. We're not going to vote until we get the protection we need here in America. But what we can do while the smoke is still smoking, we'll get more done, we'll get more respect, and we can show the world who we are if we be honest with ourselves while the smoke is still smoking. If we come and get in the right community while the smoke is still smoking, if we start focusing on God as spiritual beings while the smoke is still smoking, if we do what we know we was created to do while the smoke is still smoking, if you start creating value from your unique purpose while the smoke is still smoking, if you start creating value that can make this world a better place from your unique purpose while the smoke is still smoking, when you start manifesting heaven here on earth while the smoke is still smoking, when the smoke is cleared, we can show the world who we are from a kingdom perspective, and we can let the world know we can govern ourselves because we see how one man can govern us as a people. And we are not even in the right environment to be who we was created to be. I'm trying to get you in the right environment. But when we get in the game of life, and this is the time while the smoke is still smoking, we can show the world who we are for the first time in my life. That we can govern ourselves, that we can impact this world, we can make this world a better place for everybody. Now you have a choice. Now you have an opportunity you never had in your life. Like the live, share the live. Let's stop playing games in this world and do what we was created to do now. We got the green light now. The UN gave us the green light to get in the game of life. Slavery was the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. Let's get in the game of life. We got our mind back for the first time in our life. Let's get in the game of life. We got our identity back for the first time in our life. Let's get in the game of life. We got the opportunity to show the world who we are for the first time in our life. Let's do what we know is right for us, and we can make the world a better place for everybody. Because if we can get 1,000,000 people operating in their unique purpose, creating value from their unique purpose, making this world a better place from their unique purpose. Listen to what I'm saying. Create. When you operate in your purpose, you create something that nobody can take away. You create something of value that nobody even thought about in the world. Then you understand the power that you have when you understand who you are, when you understand whom you are, when you understand your true purpose here on earth, when you can be honest with yourself, when you can focus on God, your purpose, and family, everything else will fall into place. How things going for you now in the world? How things going for you now in the world? You stressed out? The world impacting you. You're not creating value in the world. Now it's being taken away from you. Now you don't even know your identity, your source. You don't know nothing. And any, appreciate the rose. And any and everything you do in this world that create value, the world can take away and anybody else can do. That's a worldly perspective. When you operating from a kingdom perspective, I'm teaching now. I'm teaching now. When you operate from a kingdom perspective, when you operate from your unique purpose, you create value that nobody ever thought about. That's how you get your power. When you in the right environment and you can be honest with yourself, that's where the power lies. When you understand your purpose and the value you create, hear me. When I say create, I literally mean you will create something that nobody ever thought about. And it'll be around your specific purpose in life. And that purpose will come from your source, from the creator that put that purpose inside of you, the finished product, so you can impact the world from that purpose. Like the live. You can't get this nowhere else. Like the live. That's why I'm saying if you only knew, and that's why I fought the churches. I actually wanted the church to do what I'm teaching here, but obviously not. It was my purpose. And I do not take this lightly. Because if we do what I'm teaching, we can get back to nature. We can get back to the universe doing what it was naturally made to do. We can get God back in our lives and educate our kids from a kingdom perspective. And that's just coming from my purpose. What about yours? That's just coming from me creating from my value. What about you? What about 1,000,000 of us operating with that kind of power? How would this world be now? We won't be thinking about no AI taking over the world. We'll be talking about kingdom living taking over the world. Oh my goodness. Like the live, y'all. Like the live. I'm getting excited over here, y'all. Oh my goodness. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. We ought to have 100,000 people on this live right now. We should. We should. If you sick and tired of the world impacting you, you're not being impacted by AI and robotics steady taking over thousands of jobs. Literally, whole industries getting rid of their human labors for robotics. And don't nobody have an answer until now. The question is, are you going to continue following the masses of the people? Or are you going to stand up and do what you know is right? Seek out your true purpose. Start creating true value. Hear what I'm saying? Create. When I say create, think about patents. Think about unique patents when I say create. You creating a unique patent from your creator to impact the world so he can manifest heaven here on earth. So the creator can manifest his purpose here on earth through you. Think about that. How much power do that give you from just an individual perspective? Not thinking about a unified perspective. Oh my goodness. This is the Daily Dose. My name Crawford, Robert Crawford. I come on here twice a day from 6 to 7 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time to put my purpose and value out in the world. To give you an opportunity to do what you was created to do. Give you the opportunity to create value from your purpose. And my purpose is to do one thing, and that's to get you on the road to your purpose. My book is to get you on the road to your purpose. My PDF book to get you on the road to your purpose. My 5-step in the book that get you on the road to your purpose within 48 hours. The app is designed to get you on the road to your purpose. What I'm doing right now in the marketplace as I speak is designed to get you on the road to your purpose. Can't nobody take this away. If they take me off this, we got an app. It's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. We got 4 products in the app that designed to get you on the road to your purpose. And can't nobody take these away from me. I impact the world with these 10 values to get you on the road to your purpose. That's all these products is designed to do. I'm creating a kingdom challenge right now. Make 11 values that can't nobody take away. But they all designed to get you on the road to your purpose. Do you see and understand the value of what I just gave you? And the 4 products come from my purpose that have value in the world. That's that saying when you hear the creator, if I do for the birds, the trees, and they ain't got to worry about what they eat, and you more important than them, how much important that I would take care of you, something like that. Don't quote me, but you are the most valuable creation on the planet. Don't you think the creator gonna take care of you? And you have dominion over the trees, the birds? Maybe the Lord bless you. You matter. Happy you. Appreciate it, man. It's good to hear people uplift you, motivate you, because you in a sinful place and you don't hear a lot of goodness. That's why this environment is great, because we focus on your purpose, because we know your purpose can uplift the world, uplift me as an individual, as I'm doing to you. If I can get as many people as I can operating in their purpose, that automatically raise the bar for everybody. Exactly. Light up dark places. Light up dark places. Bring darkness to light. Like Bill Gates and his organization. Bring darkness to light. And let us have just as many people operating in their purpose as as Elon Musk have robots. Let's make that kind of history. We can do it. Because if y'all be honest with yourself, some of y'all thinking robots gonna take over the world. But I promise you, if we had just as many people operating in their purpose as Elon Musk creating robots, the robots won't have a chance. Nobody's talking about this. Don't nobody have an answer, and I just gave you the answer. Like the live, share the live. I appreciate y'all. I'm on here to answer any questions about kingdom living with a purpose. Anything you have, ask me, and then if I don't know the answer, I tell you. I'll be honest with you. But this is the perfect time for us to show the world who we are from a kingdom perspective. That's it. And I gave you everything you need. And I gave you everything you need. So let me make myself very clear, because some of y'all truly don't understand the value of what I'm talking about. You paid to go to college. You got into debt before you knew who you are, what your identity is, your true source. You just done what everybody else would do. So you paid to get into debt, you got educated in whatever, or you creating value for an employer that you know you underpaid, that you know they can fire you at any time, and you will quit if they stop paying you, and you sold your life to create value in that environment. And the world can impact you in that environment. And because everybody else is doing it, you think it's right. So let me just give you an example of what I done when I got out of high school, just to show you my mind is not doing what everybody else do. Most of the time, like I said, when your kids, y'all doing it right now, colleges, people going to college as I speak, and you paying their tuition for the first year, even if they getting a free ride, they don't know who they are. They don't know their true value. They don't have a purpose in life. You're gonna pay a tuition for 1 to 2 years just for them to try to figure out who they are. And what we teach over here at Kingdom Living, we teach them their true purpose and identity and their value before they get out in the world. That's what I always wanted the church to do. The church ought to be teaching that. But we'll do it. We doing it over here. But let me keep going. What you doing right now to create value and a lifestyle for yourself? One, can the world impact you? Two, Can anybody do what you're doing? 3, are you happy? Are you fulfilled? 4, is the world stressing you out? 5, 6, 7, and the churches don't have an answer? Let me give you the answer right now. Number 1, you're in the wrong environment. Number 2, you're not being honest with yourself. Number 3, you're not focused on God, your purpose, and family. Because you in debt, like Elon Musk said, you get your identity from your job. I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a fireman, I'm a EPA, I'm a paralegal, I'm a this. And now AI have taken your job. Elon Musk and his organization don't know what to do with you because you was even getting your meaning from a job. But you also know what that do? That should let you know the world don't care about you as much as you think they do. Let me say that again. The way the AI is taking jobs, the way the president have got rid of over 1 million jobs, that ought to let you know the world do not care about you as much as you think they do. So it's time for you to be honest with yourself. Because now, because of AI, thank you, Elon Musk, for freeing us mentally. Thank you, Elon Musk, for getting rid of capitalism because now we can focus on what really matters. So we can get in the game of life for the first time in our life. Appreciate the love. Now, let me make myself very clear. Whatever you're doing right now in this sinful world and environment, hear me, anybody else can do. Let me give you an example. Since robotics is taking jobs, y'all run into YouTube, Facebook, internet creating value. You're going to create 2 channels. One, your main channel, and you're creating value for the channel, and they can take it away from you. That's why you got a second one, because you don't know no better. So in other words, you're jumping out of the pot into the fire because you never had an opportunity to get educated from a kingdom perspective. And you're going to teach your kids to do the exact same thing because you never had the opportunity to get educated from a kingdom perspective until now. Nothing you do in this world is unique until you operate, you create from your purpose. What I'm doing right now can't nobody else do. Can't nobody do the MMF. That come from my purpose. Can't nobody give you the 1720 for the kids. That come from my purpose. Unique creation. The power from my unique purpose. And you have a purpose too. Now, can you imagine if you was creating value instead of in the world that impact you, that you was creating value from your purpose? That can't nobody take away. Can't nobody do what you're doing if they tried. So let me make myself very clear. If anybody tried to do what I'm doing and I'm in my purpose, if anybody tried to get you on the road to your purpose outside of me, listen to me. They'll be stressed out. They'll be unhappy. They won't be fulfilled. The world can still impact them. And they won't be operating in their purpose. see the difference when you being educated from a kingdom perspective? Can you see the power that you have from the uniqueness of your purpose? Can you see how you can impact the world from the uniqueness of your purpose when you know who you are? And I gave you 5 reasons why it's time for us to unite within our purpose. Like the live, share the live, y'all. Y'all don't know how powerful y'all are. The world not kept you so messed up in the mind. Now you even got your mind back and you don't know what to do. But it ain't your fault because ain't nobody taught you what you needed to know like the church. Forget the way the church is now. We challenging the church right now. We challenging the world right now to do better, to give you less stress. We got what we call Kingdom Living with a Purpose here on Earth Challenge. And everything that we're giving you is everything you need from a kingdom perspective that comes from my unique purpose. And I want you to see this, the value of this from your perspective. Say this you creating value from your purpose. Think of it in that way, and you will understand how much power you truly have and how much power you're not giving away in this world. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We challenging the world. We calling it kingdom living with a purpose. Everything has a purpose, and you are the only creation that's not operating in their purpose. You're the only creation that have a choice. And the sad part about it, you are more enslaved than the robots because they don't have a choice. You have a choice now. And let me make myself very, very clear. You didn't have this choice 2 years ago when I was studying this, educating myself in this. You didn't have this choice. Now you do. Now you do. Now you do. Now you got the ability to impact the world, create value, create value, unique value that make the world a better place. And let me show you how powerful that is, especially when you're in the world and the world can impact you and you creating value for your employer that he can get rid of you at any given time. And you will leave if they stop paying you. What kind of lifestyle, what kind of security is that? Now you can understand why Elon Musk say y'all don't have an identity without a job. Now you can understand why he can say you don't have a meaning without a job. Because you was giving everything to that job where you was getting your identity and your meaning from. And now they create robotics to take it. What you gonna do? Like he said, I'm not quoting him, but Elon Musk. What kind of value do people have if they don't have a job? If people don't have a meaning, they get their meaning from their job. What they gonna do? Let me tell you exactly what you can do. He just freed your mind up that it wasn't never freed before in your life. He just freed your mind up to do what's right now. Cause see, they hijack you when you come out your mother womb. Your mom signed your birth certificate. You was already hijacked in the mind then. But now you're free from all of that. And for the first time in your life, you got the opportunity to be who you was created to be from a kingdom perspective, not a worldly perspective. Please be honest with yourself. You can throw this in the trash with the daily dose, or you can take it and meditate on it as you go off to your job, creating value, and you know you being underpaid. When I was in the world, just like you all, I built a business from the ground up. I hated a job, not for the reasons some of y'all think. I hated a job because it took my mom away from me when I was young. I had four siblings, five of us. My mom had to clock in at 7 every morning for 30 years. One job. And I didn't understand. How can my mom go out to a job? I didn't know it at the time, but she had to leave. And get us up. She had to get up at 4 o'clock every morning to get us dressed to go off to a daycare center. I called that something else. It got my all this flag. And my dad done the same thing. He had to be in at 8 o'clock, and he had his own business. So as I got older, I told my mom, my dad ain't going to college. I ain't getting no job. Thank God, my heavenly Father, he passed away in 22, so that's 4 years ago. I thank him. I praise him for showing me how to focus on what really mattered in life and how to govern myself when there's nobody else around. All this came from me having both parents in the house and seeing what my mom and dad went through, going through. And we lived on a dead end street. Matter of fact, I'm at the house I grew up in right now. I'm taking care of my mom. At a dead end street. And I said I wanted a community, a level playing field, and a system that the world did not have. Because I used to play sports, football, wrestling, love that. But anyway, I did not like a job. So I told my mom and dad, I'm not going to college. I didn't even apply myself in school because of that mindset. If I want kids, I got to go out. No, 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 no. I want to be there with my family. I can't give a job that kind of time and that kind of commitment every day. That didn't make sense to me at 9 years old, my people. So when I graduated high school, I told my mom, see, this another thing. Y'all do what everybody else is doing and you think is right. But let me prove to you that just doing what everybody else doing do not make it right. When I graduated high school, my peers, some went to college, some was great football players, some went on to pro. Um, some went out and got a job. But me, I set my mom down. My mom was my cheerleader. I love my mom. Matter of fact, I gotta go ahead and check on her in a little while. I said, Mom, I'm not going to college. I want to be an entrepreneur like my dad. I want to control my time and money. So I told my mom I'm gonna get married at 26. I'm just 17. I graduated pretty early. I'm at 20. I'm at 26. I want to get married. I want to get me a house and get my wife. And I told mom I want to stay here at the house. I give you 200 a week. I'm not going out paying 800-900 for an apartment. That ain't finna happen. I get me my equipment. I started a landscaping business. I started landscaping back when you got out of high school. That used to be a summer job for the kids. See, I started the landscaping business then. That was the first business I started. So by the time I hit 26, my equipment was paid off. I'm making good money, and I had a high school sweetheart. Some of y'all may know who she is. There's actually two stories, 2 points in two stories, I guess I could say. But the first point I want to make: stop doing what the masses do. That don't make it right. Do what you know is right within your heart, and it will lead you the right way. That's the first thing. That's what I did with the business, and I built a successful business. And even I built this right here from the ground up. I got the foundation laid for you to get on the road to your purpose. It took me 51 years to get this done for you to be on the road within 48 hours. So read my book. You can be on the road to operating in your unique purpose within 48 hours. It's a 5-step process in the book. It took me 51 years to get all this done so you can have the ability to do what you was created to do like that. Start creating value like that. But anyway, now this is another point of you being honest with yourself, you being accountable to yourself. This is my stories. I know my business is in the book, and and this right here is about when you don't say nothing, you saying something. I'm building my business. Got my high school sweetheart. She worked at the bank. She handling all the paperwork, all the check. I'm loving it. I'm with my blinders on, y'all. I'm thinking that I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna have me about 5 kids. And when I was about, I don't even know how old I was. I had a dream to a point where I wanted to go somewhere where they spoke a lot of different languages. It did not resonate with me. Take my kids there. This was just something that was in my mind when I was young. Didn't know no better, but it was there. And I ain't been to the continent yet, but I'm coming. Let's let y'all know. Anybody, especially, I'd be willing to definitely come. Y'all get me out there, Burkina Faso, Niger, all them places right over there. Get me out there. I teach y'all what I'm teaching over here for free. I teach the kids. If you get me over there, just get me up and feed me. I teach the kids. I love to get to the continent and be able to impact the young generation from a kingdom perspective. But let me keep going with my story. I got my high school sweetheart. I'm building my business. I got my blinders on, man. I'm doing everything I need to do, working hard to be the man that I know I am and wanted to put my wife in the house and get married and do the right thing. So that time came. Me and my girl been hanging out for years. And she always told me she loved me. And we hanging out, had a good time. And before we departed, I said, I'm ready. I just need to know you love me. Mind you, she used to tell me she loved me all the time. I said, I just need to know you love me because I'm ready to get married. Business is solid now. And she knew this because she took care of the checks and the truck and all that stuff. She done the back office stuff, and I appreciated that. But I told her I just want to know she loved me. Just tell me you love me. I ain't trying to get married tomorrow because we know that's a process. But I just wanted to hear her tell me she loved me. And yes, let's do it. But she didn't say nothing. She didn't say not a word. And the kind of God that I am, the kind of God that I am, we ain't together today. Because she didn't just say, let's talk about it tomorrow. Well, I don't know what to say. Give me some time to think about it, something. But I say that to say, you got to be accountable to yourself. You got to be honest with yourself at this time in your life so you can do what's right. And you finally got the opportunity. Capitalism is over. You can make an impact in this world today within your purpose within 48 hours on the road to your purpose. Let me say it like that because that's a journey. You'll be on the road for the rest of your life. But at least you'll be on the road to start creating value from your purpose that can make this world a better place from your purpose. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Talk to me. I know this channel is not like everybody else trying to get you to do what I'm doing. No, no, no. I'm teaching you how to do what you was created to do from a perspective nobody else can do but you. I'm here to teach you how to impact the world from your purpose. I'm teaching you how to create value, create from your purpose, from your source that's unique, that nobody else can do, nobody else can take away, nobody else can impact the world but you from your purpose. And that give you the power to know your true value and how you line up with the source. And you never can get that in the world. That's why I tell you the value that I'm giving you with the MML come from my unique purpose. The value that I'm giving you from the 1720, so your kids will know their true identity, their true value, and know their true identity and value when they get out in the world. And you can never teach your kids that. And you can never tap into your purpose without this. And the world gonna always impact you without this. Can't you see the power that just I, myself, is given to the world to make the world a better place? Can you imagine if we had 1 million people united together, operating in their unique purpose? Can't you see why now I'm challenging the world to be better? I'm challenging the churches to do better with kingdom living, with a purpose here on earth. We need you in the game with your purpose. That's why we're doing the kingdom challenge. And what do that do? They get you back to your purpose. And that's what my purpose is, to get you on the road to your purpose. Do you see how this works when you know who you are, when you know the power that you have, when you know your true source, you know whom you are from whom you are. You were created to do something like the live. Share the live, y'all. Let's get this on up to 77,000 likes. The world need to see what we doing over here now. Seriously. If you getting any value out of this, I'm just sharing my value and putting it in the world. That's all I'm doing. Giving you the opportunity to do what you were truly created to do. And you hear me say this all the time, created. If you want to get answers to your purpose, that's the masterclass link right there on TikTok. If you want to come to the masterclass, you're on Facebook and YouTube, that's the website. Go down to the bottom, you can get it. I'm here for one reason only. Let me get some juice to my phone. I do not want it to go dead on me. Cause there's some good stuff here, y'all. There's some good stuff here, y'all. If you have any questions, y'all, this is the time. If you don't want to ask questions here, come to the master class. It's free. Let me put a face with a name and let's make history. Let's do what we was created to do. Let's show the world who we are from our perspective. Like the live, share the live. If you all is ready, I'm here. I'm getting ready to get off here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We ought to have 100,000 people in here tonight. Come on out tonight. Let's impact the world. Let's impact the world. Where's that right there? Let's impact the world, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like I always say on YouTube, Facebook. Until next time, let's do it.